What up everybody, Robbie here from Gracie Jiu Jitsu Burwood with one of our deck circus safe on the back mount. We're focused on how we defend from the back mount arm bars, with how we escape by guard passing, with how we control the mount position to set up the back mount, and then how we submit from the back mount, utilizing some twisting arm control to get to a triple threat position and allow this to create the opportunity for a figure four arm lock from here. Let's start with some preparation drills from here. First off, how do you set up the triple threat position? Fall to the weak side, lift the elbow, step on the hips, scissor the arms for position, chin underneath from here. Now, another preparation drill from here. Let's look how we isolate the arms. So we move to our triple threat position, stepping, cutting from here. And as they go to control our choking arm, we use two arms on the forearm to push out of the way, allowing ourselves to isolate that arm. Now let's look at how we use that triple threat position and arm isolation to attack the arm for our submission of the day, from here being the arm bar. So we isolate that arm, we push out of the way, we control, but as they go to create freedom by attacking our choking arm, we can block the freedom arm, we can get 2-on-1 control, and that gives us the figure four. Scissoring the arms to control the shoulders so they can't slip out, bringing the knee behind the head to cut our angle for the arm bar, and then bringing our legs to a letter S position so we can tip them over. However, I want to break any of the defensive grips. So as I make that letter S position, I am able to utilize the south leg to strip that grip by applying pressure. Our defense of the day is the slip and sit. So as they go to capture our arm is isolated, we sneak it on the inside. Our tiger arm grabs our hand. We slip their knee off control of our head and we walk out. We then control the hips, scissor the legs, and drive over into their guard. Now, that was an early stage defense. We're going to ask about a late stage defense. So here's the hitchhiker from here. If I'm unable to get my secondary arm inside, as they catch my south leg for control to strip the grip, clear it with your feet. Use a little pendulum action to get to the side, and as you're on an angle, you're able to bridge, step over, make a limp arm, and clear your arm from the position. The key to that hitchhiker, the more relaxed you are, the easier the escape. Now from here, mechanically opening guards, bringing the knees in with action feet to kill the spinal wave of their hips, stepping your leg back and opening the guard using a little bit of inner thigh pressure from the forearm. Now, once we go, we get an over grip and an under grip. Now we can use this to create a front side pass. As we tip the knee into their hip and open, we can then block their knee and put two hooks in, immediately moving to an over pass, securing control of the mount and isolating the arms from here. Able to utilize this to move to a modified mount and start to set up our twisting arm control. Let's break down this twisting arm control a little bit more from here. So as we're in that mount position, we use our elbow to walk 45 degrees high above the head and pass our arm across. We make a twisting arm control by controlling the wrist, going under their arm to control our own wrist, and then from here, we utilize our knee slide and hip pop to pop them up, block that inner thigh so they can't turn over to the guard immediately from here, and then move to our triple threat position. Watching this action, we tip our foot inside, we make a pop, but we sit across our hip bone to be able to move to our triple threat position immediately and start isolating that arm, moving into our attack. Now from here, the whole circuit in completion. Defend with the slip and sit, getting our arm on the inside, walking our shoulders out, controlling the hips, scissoring and driving to the guard. From here, escape the guard, utilizing your guard passes. Bring your knees in under the hips, getting to action feet, moving to a letter L position, and coming up to that kneeling split position. An over grip and under grip to move to that front side pass, controlling the neck hug and stepping up to minimize sweeps and tip overs, stepping out and then immediately moving to double hooks to control the hips, and then bringing the hooks in to start to control. Walking the hands up to set up your twisting arm control by passing the arm across the body, catching that wrist, rolling them up using that twisting arm control, throwing that kickstand out to get the right angle, protecting that neck, and then once you've got that figure four position, using it across the sit bones, blocking that foot with your inner thigh, isolating the far arm for ultra isolation, and then being able to attack the figure four position to set up your arm bar, making sure you have the S position of the legs, the south leg control, and the ability to strip their grips and apply the arm lock.